Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you guys all back to my channel. Today I am here to talk about my February TBR and why it's going to be a little different. So this month I have books that I think I want to read, but I honestly don't think that I'm going to get to them because one of the books that I want to read is such a massive book that I don't know how fast I'm going to go through it. It'll be one of my first adult high fantasy kind of books. So I just kind of want to give myself a chance to focus on that. But I am going to say, we're going to talk about some books that I hope to get to. But this is one of those months that if I don't get to them because of this one book, I'm totally okay with it. And I have no problem with only reading 2 books this month. It'll put me behind a little bit in my whole 70 books run, but I'll make up for it later. Some booktube challenges are coming up and I'm sure I will smash through 8 books at once for that. So the Outcrate for January came and they gave me the book that I was going to buy, and that is The Gilded Will by Roshani Chokshi. I talked about this book in my last TBR. It's just that I never got to it. So this is a book that I actually want to read if I get to it. Also, the book choice of this month's book club for A Seat at the Table is My Sister, the Serial Killer. Her name is Oyikan Braithwaite. I cannot pronounce her name. I'm so sorry. I jacked that up. Obviously, there's a picture so you guys can see. This is the book that was chosen. You can participate in the polls to choose which book we read for the month in our Goodreads group. I'll leave a link to that obviously down below. I would really like for you guys to vote because the books that we picked for March all 3 of them are so good. I'm not even going to tell you which one that is the one that I picked. I'm ready to read all 3 of them. My Sister, the Serial Killer, from what I read, it's actually about a group of sisters where one of the sisters is a well-known serial killer and her sister helps her hide the bodies and stuff. So it's not my typical book, but I am intrigued. I think it's only 230 something pages as well. So it'll be a quick read. And from what I hear, the audiobook of this particular book is really good and it is read by a Nigerian person. So you get authenticity in it as well. So hope you guys are joining us in for that one. The mega book that I plan on reading this month is The Priority of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. All the arcs that I saw, the book was this big. I think it's 600 or 700 pages, which will be one of my biggest fantasy books. So I am intrigued. It's a queendom type situation. I know she's trying to get an heir, and I also know that they ride dragons. I'm pretty much set in that. I know there's magic. So this is the book that I will be focusing on. I will actually be going to Barnes & Nobles and buying it. I was going to do library, but lately my library has not been getting the new releases the same month as the new releases. In fact, it's been a couple months. So I have decided that certain books I am just going to buy, and because I want that is a book that I not only want to read, but I also want to do a makeup book review on. So I'm going to buy it, tab it up, all that good stuff. But yeah, that honker is the book that's basically telling me, depending on how fast I read, that determines whether or not I read more books. I will, however, be listening to the audiobook for... Sorry, it was away. I will be listening to the audiobook of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. For those who don't know, I listen to audiobooks at work. I highly recommend that you guys do this. Either that or classical music, just something to hold your focus. But I have bitterly sweet reached the end of my 1 month, 1 book thing for Harry Potter. So I'll probably pick back up this again. I don't know when. I love rereading this series. I think my next one, I'm actually going to read it. So, I'm not going to lie. I do want to buy the illustrated versions of this series. So I might read those because how cool would it be to see the illustrations while you read it? But yeah, so I'll be listening to this one. I also have another audiobook that I'll be listening to when I drive around and stuff, and that is Arabella and the Battle of Venus by David D. Levine. I did read the first Arabella book and I started this one, but I put it down, I think, for Children of Blood and Bone and Dread Nation. I think it was one of my March reads last year, and I never got to finish it. So I do want to finish it. I know this takes place after they finally get her back to Mars, and the captain that bought her back, he went to Venus to go do something, and now he's prisoner, and she has snuck away to go try to save him. That I do remember, so we will be trying to get to that, I guess. If I have more time to read this month, I would like to do, I'm actually going to read Saga Volume 5, which is 25 through 30. This is after Marco goes looking for the family. So I really want to know what happens. So Saga Volume 5. And then I'm going to try to get to Muse of Nightmares. This is what I've decided for the Stranger Dreamer series. I don't think it's a terrible series. I think it's overhyped, in my personal opinion. Don't get mad. If you love it, that's you. But I do actually still want to own them. The book covers are really pretty. So when it comes on Book Outlet, I'm going to buy them. It's not a series that I want to pay full price for. But I will buy them on Book Outlet because you can get like one of the books for $5. So I'm definitely going to do that. Hands down. The last book that I am interested in reading, it just came out on January 22nd. That is The Circle of Shadows by Evelyn Skye. I'm not going to lie, guys. The main reason that I was drawn to this book is because the main character is a female named Sora. And if you guys also know, Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out on my birthday this Tuesday. Super excited. Actually, this video comes out after my birthday. So obviously, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts right now while you're watching this video. But yeah, so Sora, close to my heart. I can't help it. I love the name Sora. So yeah, Sora has a demon who kicks butt. Kind of gives me a Golden Compass vibe when she says her demon, but I don't know what else it's about. So yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7. So that's 7 books that I would love to get through this month. But February, this month is a busy month for me, so I'm not putting that kind of pressure on me. I just know that I like having a list to go to when I want to read, basically. I know a lot of people stick to their TBRs and they don't veer from it. But for me, this month, it's like, I'm really excited to read The Priory of the Orange Tree. I think I forgot to mention it in my most anticipated books for 2019, but it most definitely is. This book has been on my TBR since the summer, when I first heard about it. So for that reason, that book is getting my priority for this month. Yeah. So what books are you guys reading? I would definitely love to know. Please let me know down below in the comments section. And until the next time, guys, bye.